Hi guys, how are you? Okay, today we are going to work on activity book. We remember that we are starting unit 11 and this is page 64 and this is the marine food chain. Okay, then look the animals, label the animals. Okay, label the animals. Okay, I have phytoplankton, zooplankton, small fish, large animal, and super predators. Okay, and we have some names. Okay, this is tuna, algae, shark, lobster, and shrimp. Okay, tuna. Tuna eats large animal. Okay, algae, phytoplankton, shark. They are super predators. Okay, lobster. This is lobster. Okay, small fish and shrimp. It's here. They are my favorite food. I love it. Okay, then we are going to read and match. We have some sentence and we have some pictures. Okay, what do you think here? What do you think it's here? I think it's super predators. This is phytoplankton. What do you think? They are zooplankton, small fish, and large animals. Do you remember our last video? Okay, then we are going to read letter B and match. They travel in large groups called schools. Do you remember what is it? I think it's this. I think. If you aren't sure, please check your student's book on page 64 and 65. Okay. The Antarctic Ocean alone has over 500 million tons of them. I think are zooplankton. Do you remember the krill? Okay. They eat about 230 kilograms of food a day. What do you think? I think they are large animals. What do you think? If you aren't sure, please check your student's book, okay? They weigh up to 2,220 kilograms. They are big animals. What are big animals? Okay? Okay, and the last one. They make the ocean appear different colors. Do you remember that? I think we read green, blue, and I don't remember the other color. Okay, but remember, if you aren't sure, you need to check your student's book. Okay, we are going to read this interesting text. This is science. Okay, this is science, and it is our activity book on page 65, and we are going to read the passage and answer some questions. Keeping balance in the food chain. Okay, this is an interesting text. Okay, each animal in the food chain has an important role. Yes, it is. To feed the animal above it. So it is important for the food chain to be balanced. If one group becomes too small, the animals above it will suffer. For example, in some places, herring populations are getting smaller. In 1994, there were 10,000 tons of herring along a small portion of the western Canadian coast. In 2000, there were 808 tons. Did you notice the difference? It was 10,000 tons in 1994, and in 2000 there were just 808 tons. Okay, this affects many herring predators, including the tuna and salmon. Those fish are disappearing too. If one part of the food chain disappears, the other animals can disappear too. Large population can be a problem as well. In the northeastern US, the seal population has increased. Yes. On one beach, there are 3,000 seals. 3,000 seals. Decades ago, there were only a few dozen. Can you imagine that? Just few dozen. And now there are 3,000. Did you notice the difference? These seals are smaller fish, like flounder. Now, these seals are smaller fish, like flounder. Now, there is less flounder for other sea creatures. Those populations will probably get smaller. Eventually, the seal population will decline too. There won't be enough food for them to eat. Oh my goodness. It is an interesting text. Okay, then first we are going to do for homework, we look for first conditional. Remember, what do you need for first conditional? I need two clauses, if present, and plus I need future. Okay, please? Okay. Our second homework, where it's going to be these questions. Okay, what happens if one group in the food chain becomes too small? Okay, it is what happened? What happens if one group in the food chain becomes too small? Sorry guys. Okay, sorry. Then it I think it can affect many others animals. Okay, what do you think? Why did the herring population decrease? Why? Remember. Why? I need because. Okay, why did the herring population decrease? What do you think? It says here, what happens if one group in the food, okay, it could be even the animals above will suffer, okay, or affect, okay? Choose whatever you want, okay? Why the herring population decrease? I don't know, maybe pollution. It could be because they suffer overfishing. What do you think? It could be. Why are tuna and salmon disappearing? Because, okay, why? It says this affects many herring predators, including the tuna and salmon. Those fish are disappearing too. Then, why are the tuna and salmon disappearing? Because herring are disappearing. Sorry. Sorry, it's difficult to hold the cell phone and write and read, and it's a little bit complicated, but okay. What will happen to animals that eat flounder? Or it is a problem. What do you think? It says here, say something. Okay, please look for your answer and write it down. Okay, please draw arrows to show how different populations are affected. What do you think? What happened here and here? I think shrimp, herring, and and this. Okay, what do you think? Think about it, look for your answer, and do your homework. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.